for joining me for the Iconic Conversation series. I am Xania Marie, and I will be the host of An Iconic Conversation with. An icon is a person or a thing that is meant to be revered or idolized. For the purpose of the Iconic Conversation series, we will be interviewing people that are worthy of being recognized for their efforts to be positive role models for future generations. Today, we will be having an iconic conversation with Karl Dunmore. Karl has an iconic mixtape, which was the inspiration for the Iconic Conversation series that I am hosting. And a little known fact is that we are related. He is my younger brother. So this is a very big step to take as siblings, is to be icons together so that we can help build up our community and be positive role models for our future generation. We're all in this together, and we're ready to take on a lot of projects this year to try and make a difference in our community. We're going to start with just getting some background information on you that people may not know or may know. Simple. And because this is our first interview, I'm going to be answering the questions along with him. Because we're brother and sister. I mean, we can talk, we can have a conversation. So where were we born?
Oh, we actually from Natchez, Mississippi. We moved here to Beaumont, Texas. When I came, I was in middle school. I went straight to Smith Middle School.
I came and I was in high school, went straight to Central when that was still there.
Oh man. Yeah. We're in middle school. I went to Smith. I went to Austin. High school, I went to Central. Richard Milburn. I actually graduated from Eagle Academy.
We did the opposite because I went to Eagle first, graduated from Richard Milburn. So that's the crazy thing about it.
Yeah.
There's no more Eagle Academy. There's no more Central since they've combined Central and OSA into Beaumont United. So it's very interesting to come back after so long and see that so many things have changed.
Yeah.
What is it that you do? What do you have a passion for?
I'm actually a recording artist. Like, I love to get in the studio, I love to make music, I love to tell my story through like my music. But now, like, I have another passion that I'm really into, and it's actually like video editing. I like shooting videos and going out and just getting footage and just editing it. Like, it's great. Like, now I can tell my story, like, you can see the story I'm telling, you know what I mean?
Right. So video editing and recording artists. I remember when we were little.
Yeah.
Recording stuff with the tape player, pressing record, and all that stuff. That was fun. For me, it was always writing. Second, third grade, I was writing. Just the feedback I got.
Right.
It helped inspire me to create a huge series of books, not just the series that I have that's out now, but also other ones that I haven't released yet. I'm very excited about it. What got you interested in being a recording artist? What was your inspiration to do that?
Well, I remember we was like super little. I think we was over at our grandmother's house, and our cousin asked me if I wanted to go with him and go wherever he was going. He was actually going to the studio, you know what I mean? And I thought it was pretty cool. I walked down there with him. You know, they was in there making music and playing on, you know, creating the beats and recording lyrics, and I was like, man, I just loved it. Like, just from there, like, I just loved the energy in the room, and it was just like, hey, let me try this out. And when I heard myself, I was like, okay, let me start writing some stuff down, and let me play on that piano a little bit and add this and that. And ever since then, it's just been like, I just love doing music.
Energy that you give off when you're doing music inspired me to want to get into it too. And I know I'm not on your level. I'm not.
I don't know.
I still have fun with it.
Like, she made the intro to the Desiree story. Like, she made an intro to that. Like, she didn't ask me about it. She just went on here and went in and killed it. Like, and it's a great intro. Y'all hear about that a little bit later, man.
We might play it later. Getting a journal, I think, was the beginning of everything for me. And then just putting the crazy ideas that I have that come to me when I'm sleeping, and then just random things from TV shows.
There's so much inspiration, like, especially once when you got your journal or whatever you write in, man, that thing fill up quick though.
Right, I know I have at least 20 notebooks, 21 subject spiral notebooks. Of course, we're working on projects together, which is a Desiree story we've already mentioned. But let's hear about some projects that you're working on now.
What he's doing now is I'm really doing a lot of videos from like, you know, I did like Burn One, like I got, you know, part all the way up to 5. I did 5 volumes of that. I jumped into doing videos like, right, you know, with the iconic movement.
Right.
I'm going to have to go all the way back. On top of that, I'm in the studio. I'm trying to get some new music ready this year.
It's called what, Too Young to Settle?
Too Young to Settle.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for it.
Y'all still waiting for it, you know. And you know, I'm making it, I'm creating it, and I want it to be different than all my mixtapes.
Right.
I want the songs to be more inspiring, more motivational, more.
It's about the movement. You're going in
Right.
the same direction we're trying to go in with it, so I think that's gonna be dope. Projects that I'm currently working on involve this series, the iconic series. I am getting together everything that we need to do a actual filming of my first novel, Desiree's story, because there's so many different things that's gonna happen in Desiree's story than what happened in the book, just because we're shooting actual.
We turn it into
right. Just because we have to adapt it to Beaumont, Texas. We have to work with our actors that we're given. You know, we're gonna play on strengths and weaknesses, and we're definitely gonna get some great shots. I mean, we have a great cast so far, and I cannot wait for our cast party where everybody's gonna meet each other, and they're gonna get to see who they're working with. I think it's gonna be very positive to see so many people come together.
It's like it's gonna be, it's a family.
Yeah, it will be. It's definitely gonna be a family. It's gonna be very interesting, very fun. I cannot wait. Do you have a dream location that you would like to perform at?
I ain't gonna say I'm heavy on sports because, like I said, you know, I like.
Oh yeah.
You know, my thing is music. You know, I would love to like perform at a basketball game, like during halftime, and just like because you know the crowd is everywhere. You know, like just everywhere. Just hey, you over there, turn up. You over there, turn up. Hey, you know.
So you want to perform at an NBA game? I would say the Lakers, huh?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the Lakers is So he wants to start a tradition of doing a halftime show where you perform
NBA stuff.
NBA instead of NFL halftime.
Right.
You know what? You might be able to do that, bro.
I think I'm gonna make that, man. You know, just pull a few strings, make a few phone calls, start it up.
I think that'll really be iconic. You're gonna start something. As a writer / director / producer.
Yeah. slash.
I know, it's a lot of slash. I think definitely my dream would be my work on the big screen. To have it worldwide, where it's translated in different languages.
Oh, man.
Having my work being shown on a international platform is definitely a dream of mine. I would love to either be nominated or to win something like an Emmy or an Oscar for the work that I do.
That's different level, you know, because you know you start off locally or you know just national, but when you go international, it's like man, like hey, let's go to China,
right?
Let's go to Europe. These
just
people
visiting, man.
Hey,
yeah, shooting on location.
Yeah, get some autographs signed out there and everything.
Right. We're gonna discover the Outback. I bet we are.
You have to pick up some more languages when you start doing that, right?
Yes. Performing anxiety.
Performing anxiety. I don't have that. My fear would be just to forget my words. That would be my thing. You know what I mean? Like, as an artist, if I'm up there trying to rock the crowd, I come out and I just be like, it's like just forgetting the words. Like, even if I'm in the mid song going and I'm just so into it that I be like, man, what I say next? You know what I mean? Like that would freak me out. Like, but that's my style. Like, and I don't really fear like getting on the stage or anything like that. But I always was like, man, I hope I never forget my words. I stay recording, so it's like
a lot.
Yeah, so you know, it's just that's my thing. I don't want to forget no words when I'm up there.
I don't have that many songs, but I know that I was still nervous when I performed or even rehearsed.
But you
for the
both times you just rocked out like you did your thing, like that's what you do.
Yeah, I practice.
Yeah,
I have to practice, but man, that is like the worst thing. I was like so nervous. I felt like it wasn't even me that was up there. I was just watching it, and my body just did what it did, and that was just it.
Come on, out of body experience right there on stage.
Man, are you kidding me? I've never done anything like that. I was just a nervous wreck, but I was like, I gotta do it. So I did.
Hey, when I watched it though, you like I said, you just did it like you do it.
Man, you helped. You helped during that.
Hey.
I was so. It made me feel better when I heard you like kicking in for a little bit. For the performance that we're talking about, it was my first performance at our Desiree Story fundraiser that we had November 2019 at the Art Studio. And it was a great show. That was my very first performance for myself to do anything. And I did the Desiree Story theme song. At the fundraiser, we also had some of our actors do scenes. Yeah. And those were really like giveaways. So if you didn't see it, you missed out.
Hey, we might could roll some clips.
We might roll a clip or two. So I gave in, and I'm gonna play a clip from the first scene in the fundraiser.
What's going on? What you doing here? This isn't the best time.
Dad, look. Bree said she was going to check up on. Desiree said she was going to check up on Brizzy, and I haven't heard in 1 hour.
Calm down and tell me what's going on. Who just sent you a bill?
Ronald. He said he's at Bricky's house. Bricky and Jenny is gone. The house a mess. There's blood all over the floor. And Desiree's missing.
What? Oh, no. Calm down. Everything will be fine. I'm gonna give you a call. I'm gonna give you a call and see if she knows what's going on.
I hope you enjoyed the clip. Now back to the interview. So let's talk about who you would like to work with. Anybody alive or dead, musically or visually.
Okay, musically, like I feel like, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but my guy Ludacris, you know what I mean?
Oh
like,
yeah.
You know, I feel like he'll be a great person to just
move. I mean, who doesn't know this song? Like,
get out the way.
Yes. Yes, his music still bumps today.
Yeah. And I feel like, you know, even with, you know, if I made a song with him today, it'll still be like, he just have that style where it's like, man, he come out with something that's gonna go.
I know.
Yeah.
That was our music. That was from our time.
Man.
But, you know, it's not a lot of people make it that far. You know, it's a lot of artists that were even during our time that didn't make it this far.
Yeah.
Like a lot of artists nowadays, they can come out with something and then it just disappear.
Right, you like what happened to him, right?
Right, Luda came out with multiple albums.
And then after he did the albums, he actually went into movies, and it's like, he's still relevant, you know what I mean?
Right, he's an icon himself.
Right.
He is an icon because he built on his empire.
Right.
He continued doing positive things, and he's still
doing working.
He's still going. So yeah, that's a good example.
Man, but you know, as far as visually, man, I gotta say, my boy Denzel.
Yeah.
Hey,
wouldn't want to work with
get at me. We gonna get a movie going. You know what I mean?
Who wouldn't want to work with Denzel? I mean, he has so much stuff out.
Man.
Like he is. Yes. That's all I can say is yes. Yes, he is.
What about you?
Musically, I'ma say I've always been a fan of Mariah Carey, but I don't know how our styles will match up as far as musically, cause you know.
I mean, when you get a vibe in the studio, that would be.
So it's about vibes with people. So.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people sing songs, but if you wanted to do a song with Mariah, you would need to go to the studio with her.
I know.
I wouldn't have it no other way because it's like, man, the girl can sing like.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And I've always, tried to emulate her, but I'm like, Mariah, do your thing.
You got
so
that.
I just went into rapping, so
so
she can have it.
I think that would be pretty cool though. Yeah.
I think it would be. I still think that her voice is just great.
Oh yeah,
She's a great vocalist.
Yeah.
Visually.
Right.
Ava DuVernay is like the biggest inspiration I have because I didn't physically meet Ava DuVernay, but I did get to work with her sister when I lived in Alabama. So that was a connection that I formed, even though it was years ago. I mean, that's where I draw it from. crazy
Yeah.
how you can have a connection with somebody and not know where it's gonna go,
Right.
and still be able to reach out with them when something big happens. I think that is like the most humble thing ever. So if I get a chance to work with her,
Hey,
I would be so humble because she does a lot of work. And if you don't want to work with her as a black artist,
so I don't know what's
it's
wrong with it.
right. It's like, how do you not know what she's done and what she's trying to accomplish? What are you most excited about right now as far as life goes, personal and work goes?
My main focus is getting fit. Well, not just getting fit, just being healthy. You know, we're trying to work out like every day and stuff like that, just so I could be here to make the impact. You know what I mean? And not only, hey, y'all out there too. You know what I mean? Like, make sure y'all try to, you know, you gotta at least exercise. Like, you gotta try, because it's like, it's your health. Like, your health depends on how long you're here.
Health is something that people seem to be more lenient about talking about. There are a lot of fads, there are a lot of different pills. I mean, there are a lot of different methods that people have to lose weight or to try and get their version of healthy. But I think it's just a body image that everybody is trying to achieve. And it's not about trying to achieve a certain body image to be healthy, because even people that have those dream body types aren't exactly healthy.
Right.
So being healthy is not just a physical state, it's also a mental state. You have to want to be healthier by doing better, eating right, exercising, meditating,
It's
if
really
it helps your mindset.
Like a lifestyle, you know what I mean?
It is. It's about incorporating a better lifestyle for yourself to make sure that, you know, you're able to fight off like the flu, which came around, and I got impacted with the flu this year, and I had a flu shot, so it was crazy. It was crazy.
And a few people died from the flu this year.
Right. You have to take better care of yourself, and I'm definitely one of the people that's gonna be following, trying to get healthier this year. I have to take care of my health because I have life goals that I want to achieve, and I want to be around to achieve them, to see them come to fruition. So I'm excited that you're doing health. I'm gonna get to see your progress since I'm here, and I'm definitely gonna try to join that bandwagon. I can't say I'm gonna work out every day, but I'm gonna definitely be on that bandwagon with you to try to be healthier.
Yeah, most definitely.
My most excited project is definitely has to do with the home life, in addition to the projects that I'm working on. I have to continue to be the leader that I'm stepping up to be. I can't let people down that are so excited as well as I am to work on something like this. So I can't wait to get started on this show and just see.
Man, me either, man. It's come to life, man. I just can't wait. I mean, the cast is great. Like,
It is. We have a great
the
cast.
director's great. The producer's great. The editor's great. You know what I mean? The location is great. So
It is.
yeah,
We can't wait.
it's gonna be something.
Well, let's switch the focus a little bit. Let's talk about what changes do you want to see in our community?
Well, I just want to see, because it's like like where I'm from, it is not like this. It's like down here, like lately, it's been so many killings. So one thing I would want to change in the community is just unity. Like when people come together, just like be positive.
We have to be better together. That's the only way that's gonna make it better.
Right.
That's definitely similar to what I would like to see in the community, to see more togetherness, to be more nice to each other, to not want to be those negative impacts on everybody.
What we doing, you know, as far as like what you got going and what I got going and what everybody else has going, that's doing positive things. And I feel like if everybody, you know, if we continue going with this stuff, you know, keep being icons, do iconic things, and I feel like, you know, the community will be better because we want to put stuff out there to stop all that. You know what I mean?
We're just gonna keep flooding them with positive stuff, and you know, it's gotta pick up.
Yeah, and we gotta be the ones to do it.
Right.
Can't wait around on somebody else. So
no, we gotta keep pushing to see the changes that we want, and be the change you want to see. What is the best way you think that we could go about doing it?
I feel like, you know, maybe we should probably try to get into schools. Like maybe do some plays or something, you know what I mean? And,
That's a good idea.
give some kids some motivation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it gotta start somewhere.
I think that'll be great.
Yeah, I just feel like it'll be easier to.
You gotta reach the younger generations
Right.
if you want future generations to be better.
Correct.
Definitely encourage the younger generations to be positive,
Yeah.
so that in the future we're all growing together. I would love to
Yeah, we gonna definitely
write something positive, make a series
Yes.
that schools
something we can
play.
do. Right.
Exactly. I think that's great.
Yeah, we just gonna orchestrate the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Awesome. So what do you mostly want to be known for? What do you want to pop up when somebody searches you?
I'm just trying to be the best version of me. I don't feel like I'm in competition with other artists or other people or none of that. Like, because, like me, I just want to be the best me I can be. So, when in the future, when you look for me or you hear people talk about me, I just want people to be like, man, he was a great everything. Like, whatever they want a great person, a great recording artist, a great guy to be around. He had a great impact on my life. You know what I mean? Regardless, like I just want to be great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And-
AJ the Great.
Right. Hey, that's why. That was the beginning. Got to do great things. What about you? What you got?
I definitely want to be somebody that had a positive impact on people. I mean, I want people to know me for having either begun or be a part of a movement where people begin to come together, they begin to communicate better, they begin to be able to openly talk about issues and try to come to a resolution without having to resort to violence. Everything that I do, I just want it to grow. I want people to see that, hey, she started here, but then she got all the way up here. I want people to know that when I get up to here or even in between, that everything that I'm doing is trying to be positive, to make a positive impact in my community, so that when people do look at me in the future, she was great. She tried to do everything to be positive in the community. I mean, she worked with so-and-so, she helped this person reach so-and-so.
Like just multiplying, just multiplying the positive energy and
just the number of people I touched.
Right.
I want it to be all positive.
Okay. Yeah.
All positive.
I love that, yeah.
What kind of advice do you think you can give to someone that wants to follow in your footsteps, to do what you're doing?
Really, I would just say, just work on you. It starts within, you know what I mean? And it's be positive. Try to be more positive, There's a lot of situations that can go negative, or, there's a lot of negative situations already coming at you. Right. So you got to already be thinking positive just to shut that down, just to shut it out of your life and not snap or flip out and, react, and you really don't want to react like that, just reacting out of anger.
Right.
So it's just just think positive, be positive, have an open mind,
Yeah, you have to stay positive. I mean, that's the whole theme that we have here.
Right. You gotta work on you. Yeah.
Let's talk about spare time. Do you have it?
What?
And what do you do?
Can I buy it? Is that something you could buy? Where do you get spare time from?
I know. I wish I knew too.
And it's not that I don't have spare time because I'm so busy, but I don't have spare time because I'm so busy.
What can we even? It's not even in the schedule to have.
I mean, literally, spare time for me would be going on a trip and I'm not driving. Maybe I could take a nap. You know what I mean? And that's uncomfortable. So I'll be right up trying to edit a video or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Spare time is not common, but
It's a thing of the past, I think.
Right, working like we all to be this, to run a business.
Right.
To become what we want to become, there's no spare time really. It's work.
It is. I'm finding it out, I swear. The more and more that I work on stuff, the more and more projects that I think about that I'm actually putting on paper and creating a plan to do and actually reaching out and starting those plans. It's just, can I sleep today?
Nope.
Did I remember to eat today?
Hey, sometimes that's how it be.
Yes, we get so focused on our goals that
I think I'm gonna have to start writing that down. Right, if you gonna have to plan your day out, the spare time, like sometimes when you working as hard as us, like you can forget to eat. You can fall asleep at any time. You know what I mean? Like you could be working on something and just fall asleep, like because
we needed that now.
Like it's just so much going on. And it's like with me, I don't like really sleeping. I mean, like that because I feel like if I go to sleep, I might miss something. I might not get this idea. So it's like, man, spare time is a thing in the past. Maybe one day I'll buy some spare time if they got it for sale.
Yeah, we gonna have to come up with spare time to sell. I mean, I think that'll get us
if we figure,
on the map better.
Man, whoa, like
let's figure out how to sell spare time.
Oh man.
In your own words, I want you to describe what it means to be an icon.
To be an icon?
Mm-hmm.
It's being respectful. That's what I think. Being respectful of yourself, of others, just knowing that no matter who you are, somebody is looking up to you. No matter who you are, somebody is watching you. So being respectful and being positive and all the stuff that we're talking about here, hey, what other way could it be? Y'all look at other people and be like, I love what they're doing, it's great. And that's iconic. Like,
yeah, it makes me want to continue doing what I'm doing. It makes me want to make sure that whatever I'm doing, I'm putting 110+% behind it, and everything that's gonna come from it is gonna be a positive experience. I mean, being an icon, it becomes a lifestyle too.
Yeah,
because once you start being a positive role model, you can't just go back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that will ruin everything forever. You have to continue to be positive. If you start off with the idea, hey, I want to make a difference in my community, be positive with it. Don't start a negative downfall, because then where are you going to be left when there's nothing there? You have to build upon what you want to do so that you can continue to grow, you can continue to be impactful and positive, and you can see other people grow from that too.
Multiply.
Right. You have to.
Yeah.
That's what definitely being an icon is being positive, continuing to be positive, growing off that positivity, and encouraging other people to want to follow in those same footsteps.
Exactly. I think that's it.
Iconic.
Yeah. Iconic interviews. Hey, more to come, right?
Yeah, definitely more to come.
Now, for the rest of these, I will be on the other side of the camera. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Iconic Conversations
With
Xania Marie.